function in it, which is usually
Yo,
a
we're
web
back, chat, and
inline
I'm
for
teaching my
adding
homework
plain or
on
static images. You're going to
chat
want to
side of
go
his
with the
computer.
image source.
I'm playing some ranked solos. I'm gonna be
Instead
playing
of
ranked
using.
solos, by the way.
Okay.
What do you want me to call? I don't want to use your IRL name.
That's a good fucking question.
Right. Should I just go Shadow?
Shit. I guess for now, until I actually have a name.
Is a video capture device source. This is where you can add in your face cam or gameplay, which we can do on a.
I got 8
I
crown
would
wins. Let's go.
time with my capture card.
Insane.
Currently, the webcam is selected, but what we're going to do is actually select our capture card, the Live Gamer X3. Give that a second to pop up. There it is. There's really no other settings that I need to configure here. It's all good to go. And I'm going to select close, and there it is. But let's go back to our sources now. And next up, I'm going to add my face cam to the mix. So instead of this being an existing source, this is going to be a new source. So I'm going to check that option there. We're going to name this one face cam, add source. And now we're going to keep the FaceTime HD camera right where it is. Select close. And of course, you can select any webcam of your choice if you have.
Hey, Loco.
Yeah, what?
You said I wouldn't really need a capture card to record my gameplay on my computer, right?
No. That's if you had like 2 separate computers.
Okay.
Or like off if you're recording like your like if you had a PlayStation, yes, but what they're most likely talking about is an internal one, and you don't even need that for. I have, you remember that Elgato HD60S?
Yeah.
That does that, but it's external. So, and that's for like consoles. Okay. You can use it for your computer. It's not as fast as the internal one. That's why if you're doing 2 computers, you can do an internal one because it can actually record at like, you know, like 120 FPS or 240.
Yeah.
But with the Elgato card, it only records at 60 FPS at 1080p. That's its limit. But I mean, you don't really need more than that because most people on their phones don't do more than that. Nobody's doing 4K on their phone, all right?
Yeah, really.
Like talk about data usage.
God, that would be crazy.
It is. It's actually insane.
My computer to make it a little bit easy. Now, not all of you guys are using capture cards and you're recording gameplay directly off of your PC. So in that case, you're going to want to check out the screen capture source. Within this source, you can capture a specific game that you have on your computer.
So you can capture the Streamlabs right now?
Or the monitor that you.
Yeah, I'm learning Streamlabs right now because I've
that's
heard...
what I was gonna say. That's probably the first one you need to learn. And once you learn how to do Streamlabs, that kind of tells you a bunch of other stuff. Are you going to be doing your own editing like I am?
See, I don't know because I think the way I'm going to start out is that I'm just going to start out just by live streaming and then just having that.
See, on it, but that's the thing. You see all the content creator videos where they say like you need to produce your own content, get it out there, spread it around. Like nobody's gonna spread it around unless you pay someone to edit and do thumbnails for you and you just like upload it. But people like Markiplier pay editors and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got that.
Oh, cash. I looked up. So in order to start like actually getting income from Twitch, it's not as hard as I thought. I looked it up because I kept hearing about the this. I don't remember what it was called. It was a Twitch affiliate program.
Yeah, it's not a. It's basically once you hit a certain amount, once you have a consistency of viewers and consistent viewers, basically that's when you can start earning money on Twitch. You start getting ads.
Yeah, and well, I looked it up because they have like, you know, a baseline. They have four requirements, and it's you have to reach 50 followers. You have to stream for at least 8 hours, and you have to stream on 7 different days, and you have to reach an average of 3 viewers.
3 viewers is gonna be hard, by the way, because they have to be there. They have to stay there for like an hour or so or whatever.
Yeah, they have to be consistent.
Then it's like
But
not
those,
even, and sometimes it'll glitch, and some people won't be consistent even though they're watching. And like, so honestly, usually when you have about 12 people popping in about every hour, that's when it usually catches you if three consistent.
so those are the four requirements to become an affiliate. And it says after you meet those requirements, you'll receive an email
Yeah,
from
Caitlin was
Twitch.
trying. You know, my sister was trying to do that too, and Andrew's trying to do it now too, and it's because Dominic does it, and almost everybody I know now is trying to be a streamer, and it's kind of like, I mean, I'm entertaining,
I,
right? More than the average Joe, right?
I mean, your name is Loco for a reason.
That kind of gives me a little bit of hope, a little bit.
Well, becoming a streamer definitely isn't as easy as some people think it is.
But I am glad that I have someone that's on a computer. Oh, dude, because dude, I kept trying to convince Verse to like get other games and like do play horror games with me, but he's like, no, he doesn't want to record. He don't want to buy any video games until he gets a new computer, but he also won't get a job. So,
Oh my god, yeah, that makes things pretty difficult.
I'm like, bro, but he's like really good at Fortnite. Sad. And he's homeschooled. It's his last year. He's 18, but yeah, but he's been homeschooled his whole life though. And he has the worst sleep schedule I've ever seen out of anybody.
You're gonna want to check out the screen cap.
Bro wakes up at 7 o'clock at night,
schedule-
wakes up at 9 in the morning, goes to sleep at 9 in the morning.
Oh my god, your sleep schedule's all over the place.
Yeah, because I was playing with him. He was my duo
Damn.
partner on Fortnite. We were playing some cash cuts. We got close,
You can capture.
but you know, computer crashed, and that's why I upgraded all my shit. Because when you get close to losing, earning 10K, and then your computer crashes, you're like, son of a bitch. But yeah, first is learning Streamlabs. Best of luck with that. It's gonna be confusing because don't do the overlays that recommend to you. Get your own. Like make your own in Photoshop. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
doing something.
Yeah, but do your own in Photoshop. It'll be a lot better. Trust me, my friend.
Well, I just figured out how to add my gameplay to the screen, and I learned how to add like face cam or something, but I guess face cam would be like my model or something.
Yeah. So what instead of doing a face cam, what you would most likely, now that you've done a little bit of Streamlabs, you'd be recording a specific window, and whatever that program is that you download for your VTuber thing, you'd be recording that.
Yeah, so the program I downloaded is called VTube Studio, and
Okay.
that's the one that's
Is it
been
all-in-one?
recommended by. The VTube Studio has been recommended by every single video I've watched. Like they've
All
recommended
right.
other.
And does it
plugins as
do
well.
everything? Is it just for like doing the model for streaming? Do you
Yeah,
just get a
it's
model
for,
from some random place? Do you just find a random model?
you can what's the word? It's like export, import, whatever. But you basically drag your model into VTube Studio.
Could you
If
draw
you
your
have
own?
one.
I know I gave you
Well,
back
I
that
mean,
drawing pad.
dude, I don't know where the pin is.
I gave it back to you.
Well, that's
Remember
what
I
I
brought the
thought.
pen over? I put it on your bear?
I remember having it when I was still with my ex-girlfriend, but I
Yeah,
don't know
that's when
where
you
it
had.
is.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, I don't know where it is since I've moved back home.
That's gay.
But basically, whenever you get the file for your
And I found a really
model.
nice drawing pad for $50 if you wanted to buy it. And if you like, couldn't you make your own? Isn't it just making you just gotta make your own PNGs and just put them and assign it and do all that? And do you have to pay for a program that does that, or is the program like free license?
You should be able to do it for free, but the thing is, I don't really know how to draw people. I'm better at drawing like monsters and stuff that doesn't
You
look
do
like
a,
humans.
a monster VTuber.
Okay, so I've never actually told you what my idea was yet.
No, and are you okay with me streaming? Even though, but I am letting you know there is 0 people watching, but I am streaming. I don't know if you want to be like, no, no, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're streaming. Oh, you should remind me. Just reminding me.
No, you're good.
Okay.
But yeah, I have an idea for it, but it's a weird concept. I don't
See, I
exactly
don't
know
know if I
how.
would go with. I really want to do a female character just because, like, if I'm gonna stare at an ass all day, it better be a good looking one type shit. Uh, but then again, I want to go with a badass persona. But I could make a badass female character.
You could do
I was
that.
thinking doing like a. I think it would be like like a nice orange on one side and a really deep red on the other. Not like a Harley Quinn, but like it would be orange and red
Yeah,
because
there's
I'm ginger. So,
there's a guy VTuber who goes by Porcelain Maid. Have you heard of him?
I have not.
He's a
And like, what
guy,
if
but
you
he
did
has
something like, what was his fucking name? Corpse. You know that like half human, half monster he has for his profile picture.
yeah,
What if you did something
Corpse
like
has
that?
one. Okay, so my idea, um,
Go get water real quick. BRB.
okay.
When I step away from the mic, it starts to disconnect.
Specific game that you have on your computer, you can capture your entire screen or whichever.
Oh, so I can also just capture like one application then.
Monitor that you want to capture for. You can even
Ayo.
Ah, fuck. What the
Yeah.
fuck? Ew, what?
So one concept of being a VTuber that really interested me was that a lot of VTubers have lore videos.
Loki,
Like they have videos, and it's not like their personal lore, but it's like the lore of their avatar. Like why did like what's happening with their avatar in its own little world kind of thing. So you're basically getting, huh? Yeah. So Buff Pup has lore videos. Cinder has lore videos. Iron Mouse has a lot of lore videos. Um, a lot of VTubers have lore videos, and that's one thing that.
you're gonna include a lot of carpet cleaning because I keep stealing all my fucking dreams.
God damn it, Loco.
That's what 95% of my time.
So that's one thing that interested me. So whenever I was thinking about my character, I was thinking about a bunch about like his lore and stuff. And so, yeah, I was wondering. It's funny because usually when I play video games and stuff, I pick the female characters and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine.
But, uh, but I don't know. I
Like,
liked the male avatar idea.
I don't think I bought a male character in Fortnite from the item shop, except for Jason Ford, Michael Myers. My bad. I almost said the wrong guy.
Damn. So yeah, I have some lore picked out, but the thing that makes it weird, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it, is because he wears a mask. But the whole thing about VTubing is that they're like facial expressions and stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to figure out a way to incorporate the masks that my character has while also letting the facial recognition software like move around my like let it work like it's supposed to. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that by like making the masks move with my face, or like having the mask like partially on his face and partially off of it, or what.
Wait, say it again. I wasn't listening.
I don't know how I want to incorporate the masks that I want my character to have. I don't know if I want it. I don't know if I want the masks to be expressive like a normal face, or if I want the mask to be like partially off and partially on, or something. I don't know.
I would have like two different versions. I would have like one that is as like a cartoonish version, and then I would have also like a like like a serious version like that one that like it's like more highly detailed. But I would do that later.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to start off with like a really crappy model that's
Yeah, start off with a basic design and then do all that, and you can do all that silly stuff with it, and then like when you get following, and you're like, oh, trust me, the community will make you want to put more effort into it.
Yeah, well, that's why eventually I want a pretty detailed avatar, but I was looking at some popular VTuber avatar artists, and their commissions are so fucking expensive.
I know, that's what I'm saying, and you don't need all that to actually be successful. Just start out with like what you can make. Trust me.
I know. Well, the only reason I was looking at this specific person was because I personally want my avatar to look really cool because I want to enjoy looking at it. I don't want to force myself to concentrate on like chat or the game or something because I don't want to look at an ugly avatar.
I mean, just don't think of it as an ugly avatar. Just think of it as a simple for now. But also think about it like don't spend too much in the workshop and like not actually racing it because people still need to be able
Yeah.
to see it because like if you try to make it all perfect you'll never get the videos uploaded or like you'll never get lives, like what I'm saying. Don't be too critical
Yeah.
because if you get that way you'll be like me and you won't go anywhere. Sorry.
Oh, and
Yourself?
whenever you're available, I need your help. I want to see if we can connect my Xbox controller to my PC.
Just look up a video on that. It might work automatically. Have you just tried just plugging it in?
No, I don't really have a cord for that.
You have to have a cord for that. You just plug it in with, how it charges? Oh, never mind.
Mine
The
doesn't
batteries.
charge. I just
Oh, you just
yeah.
look up how you do it with Xbox or use a PS4. You still have PS4?
Yeah.
Just use that.
Well, I'll look it up after I'm done watching this video. Dude, this fucking video is 21 minutes long.
Dang.
I'm like halfway through.
Even select to capture a specific window of your choosing that's on your computer. This is literally a
All right, I'm gonna hop into some solo games.
you need to record.
All right.
And the extra beauty of this source is that when it's added, it'll record the audio directly.
I'll try to get to
off of the
Unreal.
window or screen or
It
game
is
that you
absolute
have
hell
selected.
though.
And yes, macOS users,
What is?
Getting to Unreal, because every single game that lasts about 20 to 30 minutes, I'm only gaining 5%, and I'm 50% way there.
it worked for you as well. The next thing that's a must-have part of your stream is the alert box. So with this selected, you can add this source. You can customize this to your liking for each type of alert. So donations, new subscribers, super chat, all that stuff. If we go over to test widgets and then we go to subscriber, this is where we can see what it currently looks like if somebody subscribed. Now, we can modify this a little bit with the layout, so it can look like that. You can modify the text template for the alert here, as well as adjusting the font and the font size and the color of that font. The secondary color is going to be the name of the person that just triggered the alert. If you want to modify the GIF that's a part of your alert, instead of sticking with the dinosaur, I mean, the dinosaur is pretty cool, but maybe you want your own custom type of animation, just go to media here. Like the stock files, and if you scroll down a bit, you'll see a bunch of different funny GIF animations that you could choose from that are not the dinosaur, and maybe there'll be some here that work with your type of stream. So choose what you want. I'm gonna go with the think GIF. I'm gonna select done, and then it'll upload right here as a new media file. If I want to update the sound, I can do that as well by following the same steps. Don't forget, you can also adjust the volume of that alert in case it's a little bit too loud for your stream. You guys can also add an event list to your stream, which is great to have so that people can keep track of the different alerts that are being triggered across the entirety of the stream instead of it just being a blanket alert. This kind of keeps a list of the things that have been happening across your stream. Having stream labels is a nice thing to add as a part of your stream. The list of labels is very, very extensive. This is something great that you can have so you can shout out people who are like your all-time they put in the name of that person that they're trying to recognize. As for the general sources here, I think most of them are pretty self-explanatory, but as a quick rundown, starting with the color block, this source is just going to be a custom color block that you can set the color for, as well as the width and height, and most people just put this behind their scene so that their scene background just isn't straight black. Next, you have the browser source where you can put in URLs to certain websites or videos that you might want to show up on stream, in addition to custom widgets like from Stream Elements. You can add an image slideshow source where you can add in a whole bunch of different pictures.
You still there?
Yeah.
So, another thing that they keep bringing up is something called Stream Elements, and it's something that gives you a little bit more customization to your your widgets and stuff that pop up on your stream.
See, that's what I'm saying. I was about to say it's a good thing you're watching a new video because they've added some things that I don't know about. So I would say that honestly, for now, don't worry about it. You're not really gonna need that. Just if they give you enough information about it, you know, just I personally am gonna have to look into that myself.
Yeah. But yeah, right now he's explaining how to change and customize those widgets that pop up like when someone subscribes or when someone donates or whatever.
Yeah, and honestly, when you look at it, sometimes the widgets are self-explanatory, and yeah, I had widgets for like new followers and like chat on screen and stuff like that.
Yeah, it seems pretty self-explanatory because it's just like you go to the widget, and if you want to change like the GIF that plays when someone subscribes, then you just delete the one that's there and then import the one from your files into it, and then you're done, and then you continue on with your life.
From your computer and have those rotate. You can add your own custom text source if you'd like. Next to that, you have your display capture, window capture, and game capture, which is all wrapped into the screen capture source. So these three aren't really even that necessary anymore. To the right of that, you have your audio input capture source, which I won't find you having to use because you can select your audio sources right within your Streamlabs settings. That same thing applies for the audio output capture source as well. But something important you should keep in mind is if you go to your advanced audio properties, you can actually listen to your audio sources, such as your capture card audio. All you need to do within this audio source is select the monitoring option and choose monitor and output, and that way you can hear your game audio coming through Streamlabs. Additionally, to balance out your audio, you want to go to your mixer and set your microphone audio to stretch into the yellow area. For the game or desktop audio, you want that to stretch into the upper green area. If you're a VR gamer, you might get some use out of trying to open VR capture source here. Collab Cam is great for inviting guests onto your stream. It almost acts like a little Zoom call, but better because you can actually control the object of that person's webcam in place that you get from your screen. Is the application audio capture, which is just fantastic. I'm so happy that they updated the app and added this in, because this will allow you to record a specific window from your computer. This is such a game-changing feature for those who don't have separate virtual audio mixers. Next to that, the instant replay source is great to have, as it'll automatically play the last recording from the replay buffer to be a part of your stream. And you can actually control how fast you want that recording to play out, so that it's just not the normal speed. But this work will add an extra layer of engagement to your stream, so people that are watching don't have to scroll back to see what happened that was really cool, but instead you just play it for them. Now, as for the widgets, what you see here may vary depending on if you're logged into YouTube. Chat box is also a huge one, so that people can see their chat right on the video stream. So not just having them look at the chat in the streaming platform, but actually seeing their chat messages pop up on screen. Viewers love that stuff, and it's a great source to have a part of your stream. And whenever you add this in, you can actually customize the theme of this. Streamlabs has 5 different ones that you can go with. You can set these messages to always show up on screen, or you can set them to go away. If you do set them to go away, you can set the hide delay. So how long will that message stay up on screen before it fades away? You can set that with this setting here. Below that, you can have the chat delay, in case you want a little bit of a delay between when the person sends a message and when it comes up on screen. If you don't set this, viewers they have on each of the different platforms. One of the newer widgets, Media Share, that Streamlabs has recently implemented is pretty cool, as somebody can donate to showcase a piece of media of their choosing on your stream. I could think of some ways that could go very, very wrong. I think our gameplay scene is looking pretty cool here, but I want to add in some starting soon and ending scenes. So one way to do this is just by adding another scene. We'll call this.
Honestly, I don't use that type of thing. I just start the stream and just be like, yo, I just give a peace out, and then I just click end stream.
Yeah, that's usually for.
That's like, only if like you actually have like a yeah. But honestly, it's kind of pointless, really. Like, who has to just?
Well, I've listened to Cinder talk about why they have that kind of thing, and for the starting screen, it's usually to give like her audience and stuff enough time to join the stream, because
yeah, on Twitch, I mean, I understand on Twitch you can't play back. On YouTube, it's kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Different images or graphics, custom text. But what if we use some of Streamlabs' free themes? So I'm going to go to the left-hand side, select this theme icon, and under Scene Themes, we're going to go to the search bar here and just type in free. And we can go through the many that might be available here. Once we find something we like, let's just go ahead and select Install Theme. This will import all of the scenes that apply to this theme as its own scene profile. So don't be alarmed if you don't see the scenes and sources that you previously made. You'll be able to get back to that. But first, you should decide what scenes you want to keep or delete. I just kept the starting and end scenes. Now I'm going to copy the starting scene source. I'm going to select this little drop down arrow right here next to Quantum. And then I'm going to go back to my scenes. For the select the icon to the left of where it says sources. By default, you're going to see that the global transition is a cut, but if you want to modify this, select the edit icon, and you'll see that you can choose to drop down and select fade, swipe, slide, or even a stinger transition if you're going to be using your own custom transition. One thing you might want to add to your starting screen to make the viewers pumped and excited and ready for your stream is a countdown timer. So to do that, you're going to want to select the plus button, and then you're going to want to add a text source. Add that on in, select add source. You don't need to do any customizations, at least right away, because we need to add in the timer source. So what you'll need to do is download the My Stream Timer from the Microsoft App Store. store, launch that. Under the first countdown tab, you can set the amount of time that you want the timer to count down from. In the custom output field, you can remove the H8 so that the hours do not appear in your timer. Additionally, you can set what text is displayed once the countdown finishes. Next, you'll want to copy the path of where your countdown timer is and then go ahead and select start. Back in Streamlabs desktop, you can double click the text source that we added and then check off the box for read from file. Here you want to paste in the path that we just copied and then choose the countdown script. Now you can choose a font, make sure that you maximize that font so that it's not blurry. You can also customize the text style to your liking by changing the color, adding a gradient, even you can skip a lot of these pages because you already have Streamlabs downloaded, of course. But one page you don't want to skip here is the tipping page. This is where you can set up your PayPal email address with Streamlabs so that now when people donate to you through your Streamlabs donation page, then you'll receive that money directly to PayPal. Make sure you accept the terms of service and you'll be thrown into your Streamlabs dashboard. Now on the left-hand side, if you check out CloudBot, this is where you'll have a little bot or moderator as a part of your stream. CloudBot is a good one, so you're going to want to make sure that you enable CloudBot at the top here, and then depending on the platform that you're using, you're going to want to make sure Streamlabs is added as a moderator within your account, because if it's not, CloudBot won't work and you won't see any sort of messages from them at all. Within the mod tools, you can set certain restrictions within your stream. And message to the chat. Subscribe to the channel every 10 minutes. Another great feature of CloudBot is the loyalty section. With this enabled, you can build up points for your viewers depending on the amount of time that they watch, and those points can go towards giveaways that we run through Streamlabs. Now, with all of that information we covered throughout this video, you are ready to start live streaming to the maximum. Start up your stream by selecting the little button. Make sure that you have the nature choice enabled. You can set a time on your stream, description, or the category of the game that you're using. If you're on YouTube, you can add in a custom thumbnail as well. As for the latency, you can have that at ultra low latency. You want the least amount of latency possible. Comment down below. I will do my best to get back to you. And if you're a PS5 or an Xbox gamer and you don't have a capture card, but you want to use Streamlabs desktop, check out one of the two videos here that
Man, fuck that. Fuck that shit. I'm dying.
What's up?
Okay. Well.
How did I lose percentage?
I don't know, Loco. How did you? Oh. That's a lot of information to take in, honestly.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you.
Well, it seems a lot simpler than like OBS though.
Yeah, OBS is not really for streaming.
Yeah. So
I use OBS strictly for like just recording.
Yeah. I figured. So, well, I guess now all I need is my fucking monitors. but the only reason I haven't ordered any is because Cameron keeps saying how he wants to go to Micro Center with me and how he wanted to be a part of this, like, getting me stuff kind of thing.
Watch. I don't know. I don't like the monitors he bought himself. He's gonna give you some ass peripherals.
See, and that's what I told him I wanted to at least get a 144 hertz monitor, and he was like, "Yeah, that sounds like the bare minimum." But
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
the 144 is all right. I mean, you're not doing competitive, so you don't need anything more than that. Definitely not. And the thing is, if you go to 240, which is more than, what's the next step up, like you're stuck at 27-inch displays.
Well, I don't want anything smaller than 27 inches, though.
Yeah, if you wanted a, like a 360 hertz, you're getting a 25-inch.
Well,
there is a 540 hertz 27-inch, but it is like $3,000.
I was gonna say that sounds a little unnecessary.
Yeah, so is the price tag.
Exactly. I gotta go dig it. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna be mounting my mic.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna be that difficult. It's gonna be on the back of your desk. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with really where you're gonna mount it until you get your monitors.
Yeah, because I can't really mount it real well with this TV
That's what I'm
because it's so big. So I'll just, well, I don't want to wait to mount it until I get the monitors so that we can talk on Discord through my computer instead of my phone.
That would be a lot nicer. Because then you can actually, like, screen record what you're looking at.
Exactly, and I know my computer can handle it because we figured out my phone can't.
Yeah, that's kind of depressing, actually.
I also can't wait to get my actual desk mat and shit in. Oh my god.
Go for real.
'Cause
I wish you got an RGB one.
I did.
You did?
Well,
Like-
I got
like
an
mine?
LED one.
Like mine?
The one with the LED strip around the perimeter?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one of those.
Oh, let's go.
And it matches my PC.
Let's go. See, I made my match.
So, yeah, I ordered a Cinder LED mousepad, and I ordered Numi, the purple girl VTuber, the half demon girl. I don't know. I ordered a mouse pad of her too, except it wasn't LED. It's just a normal mouse pad.
So are they by them? Is it like their merch?
Yeah, it's their merch.
They actually sell their own RGB mats. Most of them just go with like regular mats. That's actually cool. I need to send me the links.
Well, they're all tied to this website called Uwu Market.
I need to go on Google Market.
Yeah, Uwu Market is where a bunch of VTubers have their merch, but their merch, it helps them directly still, even though it's through Uwu Market. So I've bought I've bought Rainho stuff, I've bought Numi stuff, I've bought Cinder stuff mostly. But yeah, that's where you'll find all, and they have Booba mouse pads as well.
Like with the boobs?
Yeah.
I don't really care for those. I only bought one as a joke.
I don't care for those either. I feel like the boobs kind of get in the way more than their health.
I don't actually, I wouldn't actually use them. And the mouse pads are way too small.
Yeah, but they actually have a bigger mouse pad than the one I bought, but it won't fit on my desk, so I couldn't buy it.
That sucks.
Yeah, so I bought the normal size one, the XL, and then they actually have a double XL that's like twice the size.
That's nice.
So yeah, I can't wait for that to come in, so then my keyboard and mouse will both fit on the fucking pad. And it'll color match. That'll make me really happy. I hate this fucking playmat I'm using. It's yellow.
I can't wait to see it in person, bro. When you start streaming. You're gonna stream with me, right? You're not gonna be like all high and mighty, be like, oh no, I'm too good for you now.
Well, I'm sure we'll have our collabs. Yeah, I'm not against collabing with my friends and stuff. It's not like oh, nobody can know I have friends.
You're gonna be like the new Swagger Souls.
God. I don't know. I know one thing is that, like, if I ever do get like an audience or something, I want my face hidden for as long as possible, just to see how long I can go without getting exposed. Kind of like a test.
This cap!